going to be history of the week. So I love history. I love history anyway. I think it's great. I love learning about history, the way things were done and everything else. But what we wanted to do is do a segment where we just look back at this week, this particular week in history, and just pick out some things that stood out for us. Not necessarily the most important, the most revolutionary inventions or anything else, but just little things that you still eating that.
I fucking forgot it. Chili chocolate. I thought, oh,
Jesus. So yeah, as I was saying, so with the history of the week, we just picked out, I think, just a few events that stand out for us anyway, in terms of a couple of funny little stories as well. So, but first one for me, I mean, in this week in 1979, I think it's safe to say one of our favourite films was released. Ever, which was big fan. I think it's safe to say we're big fans of Monty Python.
Oh God, yeah.
And who isn't? Let's face it. And this week in 1979 was a release of probably the most famous movie, I would have thought. It was Life of Brian.
Certainly the most controversial.
Certainly the most controversial. Yeah. So I suppose anybody abroad, maybe in America, I know they're big in the States, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Massive. Yeah. So, so quite, I mean, well known, I suppose, then across the world, I suppose, but especially in this country and especially by us as well. And you can't beat the story of Brian growing up in Jerusalem around the same time as Jesus Christ. And what a film!
It's just gold, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely gold. And I know humour's not necessarily universal or in terms of what we like, especially in America or across the pond. It's not. We share different types of humour, don't we? But no, Monty Python. Oh my lord! Yeah, absolutely brilliant. And we grew up with it, didn't we? Absolutely superb.
There's just so many.
Yeah.
There's so many nuggets in that film. It's unreal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just fucking people fronted Judea.
Yeah. I mean, it's never ending, and I suppose we could spend the next 20 minutes taking quotes out of it.
Oh yeah.
And I suppose my favourite scene in the entire movie is probably the haggling scene, where he's fleeing from the Roman soldiers through the market with poor Brian, and needs a disguise pretty quick, and is confronted by the market stall holder that sells fake beards, and he proceeds to try and buy a fake beard in haste to disguise himself from the Romans, but no, this market stall holder wasn't having any of it and insisted on the tradition of haggling. So I don't know if it's called the same in the States, and I don't keep sort of changing things with America in mind, but just so you know what we're talking about. So you're bartering. I suppose bartering, and he insists on haggling, therefore costing him quite a bit of time when the Romans catching up. So brilliant. So you haven't, I mean, God, has anybody in the world never seen it? That's probably, there's plenty of people. Just watch it. It's one of the most funniest films you'll ever see. Believe me, it's fantastic.
We watched my eldest daughter. She's she's a late teen now. She watched it for the first time a couple of months ago, and she was laughing her head off.
It crosses every it's timeless because it just crosses every age, doesn't it?
I mean, she was having a bit of a smirk. We were watching it, and there was a bit of a chuckle go on, and then there was the stoning scene.
Oh,
with the fellow with a piece of halibut. Is it halibut? Said it was good enough for Jehovah.
Yeah.
And that was it. She was away then.
Oh, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But no, you can't beat a good stoning, as they say. It was brilliant, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant.
Still is brilliant.
Yeah, it still is brilliant, absolutely.
Because it was banned for a while.
I mean, if you guys don't know out there, the film was actually banned. I don't know if was it worldwide or.
I'm not too sure to be honest.
Yeah, but it was certainly banned in the UK, wasn't it? Yeah. For being blasphemous, which sounds like something straight out of the Victorian times, doesn't it? Yeah. To think that a film made in the 70s. Or very nearly the 80s, was banned for being blasphemous. Well, in fact, do you know what? When you watch the film, and this is what gets me about religion or religious groups.
He's had half a can.
I know,
Here we go. He's had half a can.
Starting then, is the fact that, if there's one thing that we should all do is not take ourselves too seriously.
Yeah.
And not only ourselves, but what we believe in as well. You know. So, but that's as deep as I'm going to get because that'll get a bit philosophical there. But you get my point. So yeah, and then that's what this movie does. It just says, you know what, it has a laugh at religion. Yeah, it does, but it's not particularly offensive, is it?
No,
it's not.
No, I mean if it had called him, if it was a life with Jesus, it wasn't. It was about a fellow called Brian.
Yeah.
You know what?
Who happened to live in the same neighbourhood as Jesus, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah. Blessed are the cheesemakers.
Half a denarii from his bloody lifestyle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So no, watch it. If you've never seen it, you won't know. You'll be wondering what the hell we're talking about. But you've got to watch it. Fantastic. Well, they're not all living legends because unfortunately some of them are dead. But the Monty Python guys, awesome. And if you do like that, and I would recommend watching the other movies as well. Meaning of Life is just fantastic. And what was it one? Was it Meaning of Life and
Holy Grail?
Holy Grail, yeah. Which is about the King Arthur and the Crusades and all that. So and that is just equally as good. So yeah, get them watched. You can pick them up on Amazon for nothing, can't you?
Peanuts now. Absolute peanuts.
So no plug intended. But you go get on Amazon or eBay for that matter, and get them ordered if you've not seen them. Or you can probably get them downloaded, can't you?
Yeah.
That's what I thought these days. All you downloaders out there, I suppose, you can do that. So, but yeah, God, I can't believe that. It's like 40 years ago. Unbelievable, but timeless. So yeah, get it watched. So what have you got?
Short and sweet, because to be honest with you, I've had a drink. I've had some disgusting chocolate.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I don't want to think about this too much.
What's that?
Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky.
Right. Oh God. Yeah,
this is the week in, poor research. Was it 98?
Yeah, it was 98.
Was it 98?
Yeah. 21 years ago.
Hell.
Yeah, 21 years ago, everybody. Can you believe that?
If anybody's watching this and you aren't as old as us, Bill Clinton was the president of America. And Monica Lewinsky was his. Monica Lewinsky was what? His intern, like apprentice.
She took a turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she definitely took a turn.
Extremely long story short, he was a apprentice. There was a rumour going around that they were at it. He said, "No, I'm not. I deny ever having sexual relations with that woman."
I did. He looked in the TV camera and he went, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman."
Yeah, and about 3 weeks later, they found a dress with his baby gravy all with it. So
he inadvertently ejaculated all over a random woman.
Yeah,
and
he did it on purpose. He was doing it in his bedroom and it fan and it flew out the window as she was walking past.
I think that was his defence, to be honest with you. I think that was his defence in court or during impeachment proceedings.
Impeachment, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Impeached for cracking one off. Yeah, the other one's still in office for. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's another episode.
Yeah. We'll get to him.
We'll save that. We'll save that when he's here and we can look him in the eye.
Yeah. Yeah, world exclusive that, everybody. Well, no, God, I can't believe that was 21 years ago. Yeah. Unbelievable. And they even put her. I remember because they even put her. They exhibited her dress in court. Imagine that. Imagine that. Her dress hanging there with his stains all over it.
Little bills everywhere.
Yeah. Little bills all over that dress, and yes, oh my God, yeah. So I can't believe that was 21 years ago, and she went on. I mean, she went on to make quite a bit of money, and obviously cost him his job. But
she's actually quite funny on Twitter. If anybody mentions it to her, she's actually quite quick and dry. She's actually worth a follow, actually. Well, yeah.
Careful. But yeah, so if you're watching Monica, every credit, I suppose. I mean, that's not everybody can say the sort of bang the president of the United States, I suppose. But
I hope she got a new washing machine since then.
Yeah, I do as well. Yeah.
That wouldn't have done much, did it?
No, it didn't. No, it's horrible, absolutely horrible. So it's a little slice of history. They're not too pleasant history, but history nevertheless as well. So. But no, it was interesting stuff. So I think anything else you got?
Speaking of coming too quickly, it is the anniversary of first ever. Is it me again getting the dark stories? You don't think I'm alright?
This wasn't on purpose, though.
No.
It wasn't on
I was
purpose.
just thinking this, or Doran's alright, he's a miserable bastard next to him.
It's actually true that everyone. No, yeah. So just say I'm the light-hearted side of the duo, and he's the. No, I'm kidding. No,
he's not.
Yeah, I am kidding. No, he's definitely not. And that'll. It's just as it's panned out for this episode.
1896, we're going to go back to now.
Okay.
Crystal Palace, which is in London, isn't it?
Yeah, Crystal Palace. Yeah. All for everybody who doesn't live in the UK.
Yeah. First ever motoring fatality. How many sides? Fatality.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
How many sides have I had? It was just two,
Half.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Unless you smashed a few before you turned up, I don't know.
I have to.
Yeah, you could.
Just courage.
You could have.
Anyway, 1896, first pedestrian fatality involving a motor
Was
car in Crystal Palace.
No way. 1896.
1896.
Wow. So that's
Bridget Driscoll.
Bridget Driscoll. It was a woman.
Driscoll. Yeah, Bridget Driscoll.
Was it a woman driver?
No, it was a chap. They were doing a motor show of the Benz, one of the first Benz cars.
Some pre-Mercedes Benz.
Just Benz. Yeah.
Wow.
And that particular car had a top speed of 8 miles an hour. Now, but hang on, because they were in a motor show, I actually did a little bit of research for once. It was limited to 4.
so hang on. This car, right? So this car that mowed down this woman.
Yeah.
Had a top speed of 8 miles an hour.
It was limited.
But for safety purposes, it was limited
to 4.
To 4. Yeah. You read it right. 4 miles an hour. Now I'm no what's the right word? Sort of expert. However, I do believe 4 miles an hour is the average walking speed for most people.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Now apparently, she got in with the car. The driver thought, no, somebody's dead.
Did it kill her?
Fatality usually die.
Oh yeah, of course it did. Yeah, sorry, I missed that bit. Sorry everyone. Yeah, I've only had half a can, by the way. So she, right? So go on. Sorry,
right, so he's doing this demo apparently. The driver's doing this demo in his fucking 4 mile per hour Benz. Right? He sees her, shouts at her to get out of the way, starts ringing his bell like fuck. Right? She doesn't know what it is because of that rotor. She's thinking, "What the fucking hell is that?" Hits her 4 mile an hour, kills her.
That's brilliant.
You just see her stood there for 20 minutes going, "What's that coming towards me?" But yeah, no, somebody did die. Let's not.
No, that is horrendous.
Yeah.
They had no disrespect to it. Mind you, what's that? 123 years ago.
Yeah, I think they might be over it now.
Yeah, I think they probably are over it now. Yeah, I would have thought so. I just had visions of this car like hurtling towards this woman at 4 miles an hour, and then and then it's like, yeah, that's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's like she stood there for 20 minutes screaming.
yeah, like in slow motion. Oh dear, flipping out. That's horrendous.
Yeah,
that's horrendous. So, well,
4 miles an hour.
4 miles an hour. Wow, unbelievable.